Yeah, good afternoon, good afternoon. Good citizen of Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah, good people of Ghana citizen.
I mean, kind EOCO boss and summer or the Ababetuja. Or say message you I think say about any if I say if someone meet me and say in a young kind and summer EOCO boss and Kasa Ede Ababetuja. Now if you we know she NPP, you know, ye na yache miracle. Sebi. No be the question. Very, very simple and very, very basic question. I mean, 5 years this is who say, and wait, this is coming from EOCO Ankasa. You say arrest of Denise Aboagye, aka Miracles, and Gerard Appiah in respect of 55 million Ghana cedis investigation into the Interministerial Coordinating Committee on Decentralization. The party of Mokai said, and now the Danko for the Bedia president and all say, or decentralize the system, no sebi. Now there were 10 regions in Grand Oye, so the 6 county, and as we speak, there were 16 regions in the country. They are going to explain the reason and the rationale why Denise Aboagye is in their custody. Accra, 13th of July 2026. The follow argument here because here and yes, NPP for Batum Futuro. Sebe da woni tem krofo ya de omunim ya ne se omotum futuro nko a de gu amanfo ani na afi de wan hwe a wo mo ka kire won kwa no wo tenchi a won so beje di se nsema nkrofo e kan de ase no kware but na tro nko a no modi omo say the economic and organized crime wishes to inform the general public that it has arrested Mr. Dennis Edward Aboagye, former executive secretary of the Interministerial Committee on Decentralization, in connection with ongoing investigations into alleged financial and procurement-related irregularities at the Secretariat. The arrest follows extensive investigation commenced by EOCO after receiving a petition from the current executive secretary of the IMCCOD requesting further investigation into a forensic audit conducted into the affairs of the Secretariat covering the period from 1st August 2022 to 2nd of February 2025. Until EOCO for say, omunya petition be from the current Secretariat and say, sikasem say be so abera na na den Akufo-Addo a year president between 1st of August 2022 and the 2nd of February 2025. Na sa time no na Denise Aboagye eye adwuma ho and a one Edward and no ye the accountant e wo ho nti sa nkrofo mienu we na ase sika bi nsem bi afọ mo nsa to kakra bacho ye kan akọ obi a obeti ase we are talking about 55 million Ghana cedis. The investigations which commenced last year following an initial forensic audit of the IMCCOD and the subsequent petition concerns the suspects' misappropriation, misapplication, diversion, and theft of public funds amounting to amounts of about 55 million Ghana cedis. There says any time anyway, if I could take coin be so every year buying sika, Emma Ghana buying a boka, Sikani be who has seen on Mudi no. A buying muno and should make sense, Papa. Sikani be who so more diverted or two baby. The same young fans here. Yes, it's for Sika will be a allergy. Now what transfer could be a Amasamai, and as what transfer could be a KGG. Or be Bibisa. What divert is kind of the choir, the Fufurobi. Emuno ensheda enaho. The former executive secretary of the IMCCOD, Mr. Dennis Aboagye, former executive secretary, Dennis Enkan Semweda or the Atta, aka Miracles, the former accountants, and also friend Mr. Gerard Appiah and others are under investigation for suspected offenses, including 1, conspiracy to steal and stealing. Mabo madwe pose ombobo krono ampaso omubo krono pacho tie brofoni ye conspiracy to stealing and stealing conspiracy to steal. That's a what Aboagye post and that's a man but together say in your kwanya ye bokoro and stealing and panso omo bokoro no. So tieni in NPP for maybe more videos we actually on could be some for no question. You're gonna cross-examine Miracle Aboagye. You better cross-examine and they say EOCO boss and Kasanso. Now for the NPP as a party, I be Gina Dokunum. Now for the do so more. Now at the end of the day, no. You watching me now, you be the jury. Until we are now also the Wagwimpo. Abba. It's using public office for profit. I tell you, maybe I may have the Magwin. Let me be honest here, or maybe let me start it from here. So be a catcher says how committee we are another tea, and I said, you know, we are another the church. I say this will decentralized system. So man more corona and then you quarry. They went round the whole nation, made the video be by an edgy the Okobunu East, they promised almost every single town on this Kurubia or Kurubia say, Yabama original capital. And on the Sika, the Giska, the school could have Haniaba, Muntieska, or office be Aniaba, Muntieska. Individuals were contributing. Some group says getting in a Kapu or Mudinina. I'm a poor mamma in a betcher on baby on Majisca free because we are not, some of us even paid money to them. Na young growth in a bet you more. We won't say a bet you cook down for be our NPP about be Macao. Because the way they blew their money, no. Bill how being one tear say. 3. Causing financial loss to the state. Almost a share ma Ghana a boka. Dissipation of public funds. Almost say Ghana sick as 7 basa. As or mood this Ghana say sebe enyo modiano. Defrauding by false pretense. Charlie Bill defrauded by false pretense. The whole now grown one. It's a miracle and we need to go in a quarter. But them be 35 years umpie. NPP party no say na say Canada Japan be can say atente huo etara omo nyina omoto. Canada Japan can say no, but many of them didn't even think that far. Many of them didn't go that direction because they didn't know say na atente huo na Canada Japan can say na no kro. Chale etara omo nyina omoto. Enti ene wo bi wa no NPP man wan we remona cha bechew. Remo so de na Aboagye fita te semi die. Papa yi me do be gira cross box no bo hunte man be bisa o. Na ma me answer. Let me know. Me wo koyi Aboagye se ni nyina to ogu. Money laundering. Chale, uni be e che miracle e che no airport. Che miracle Aboagye e wo airport. Nti money laundering die na miracle koyi o UK. Ni nyina ibedo som se o di sebe. Sama Ghana tikana no de ko ha e be kwa ko gini nyina ba because Ghana no we need money to develop the nation. Nanado dan ko kufu ada mamu no wantima mfa development bi ama. E na motena se ma Ghana e bo sebe nkwase aka. Ene President John Dramani Mahama ba opetika de buman no moto na mo ye na onyewe meanwhile sika no so no nyina kwase moto. Na men kan de we nyina according to EOCO and according to Remonacha message or there ba me kan kire no. Yes, sana last year and a commencing investigation to Miracle Aboagye. Miracle ba ho ba akope ye frɛ ne bi ma wonsi ho. E no no mu dia tentende ye frɛ ne gina na America bi gina ye fa ne si na America kosi a frɛ no se ye me na me gina hai mi o TV3 mi o Metro e na me ma sa na o me Miracle ye. Ento mo se na no e na sa Gerard no on de sa na ono hye akiro oni EOCO fo e ya no de sika no o de bi ko o so owura no. Sika ina so maja kakra o de monje. Enti se na Gerard ne de e tue sika ni bi kakra. According to EOCO no EOCO knows that Gerard Appiah has voluntarily begun refunding or returning the loot. What you say? And the investigation the question say na Gerard ne de ono start to ya ne de kakra. And America de de ebo premium. And then we village in UK and then no gina ha. And according to EOCO no so made the miracle. Omo hu say nkrofo we uja omo a kenofurata e de techniques be bagana uja na ne wadwane. Inti the miracles eto no fly zone and pass and that time na miracle o UK to duru airport na de kabo. Yes so miracle power ho. It is o NPP ni a ka kira wo ho say NPP amamumu no say na ya akoromfo e na nanado dan kwakufu ado de omo baaye. Nanado dan kwakufu ado e sheda de gang bi ba ya sa gang no. Ade on be ye ne sebe Ghana sika no e no on be fire den akwakodi. Nti according to EOCO Yera Remonacha no Gerard they started to ane de na miracle de o sorry for hanu we o sorry for we ntia so miracle pa na fi the outcome no ye nyina beti what I say na ye de Empanyifo we nyina eba begina witness box no. Chale say na dan da ye no.
Order in the court.
Exactly. Nti ye do wa, I'm going to ask and cross-examine these people. Na NPP for many of them didn't know say sanima we nyina e koso. E na KOKA mo mota chiri e na moto ayampia. Ti.
Yesterday, Saturday late evening, Denise was arrested at the airport. We came here, and then they went to his house to do search, and then they realized that what he's been saying about the flood was true. That virtually everything is gone. There is nothing in the house. Some parts of the house destroyed and everything. So we came back. We went to get him food, drinks, and stuff, and we were told that order from above from Presidency that we should not allow to give him anything, and nobody should be giving access to him. And we left. We came this morning, the same scenario. We brought food and drinks, and we were told breakfast. We were told order from above from Presidency that we cannot see him. So we are here, and we are going to be here till we get to know why he's here, because Denise has been around. You see, so if he's done anything for all this while he's around, why do you wait for the person to travel and you do Rumble Star? And I will be a Juma so the end said, "What you are in Chino China or Ba no watching not just why a Juma." Or we just don't get it. Look at issues going on. There's Humble So Chantal, and we have a president. We have a gender ministry. It's been 2 weeks. Omunhu yeso resolve. Abu Trika issue. The youth voted for you and had confidence in you. Whatever the guy has done, if it is wrong or is illegal, come and educate the youth. Come and tell them what is going on. Say, a lot of people are going to fall prey and everything. Educate them, but they are not doing it. Look at the cleanup. Look at the debris. Baller everywhere. We've not collected them. The issues are more. And now we hear the president is more interested in about his third term than the welfare of the country. Where are we going? The president is sponsoring somebody to go to Supreme Court to be able to get him to run. Right now, he wants to be the next Gaddafi of Ghana. Is that where we want to go? You remember John Mahama told us that he's not interested in the third term? Sana and I saw them lollipop watching me. Baby, I don't know. Oh, dear Manasa. I see a crop as all here. And Azuma Mines. Law courts, international courts say farmer the Anadia. Where are we going? Intimidation. This is the 25th arrest of a journalist. What is going on? Let's do what is right. If the person has done anything wrong, allow the laws to work. Deal with the person by the law. Don't use emotions. Romanacha. Namre be also say yabubu no more also your friend is saying Drefe. This will be an Mamiaka baby, so Mama, take from them and say, from Papa, and then on the yes to trust him way. And now, all I'll say is, we are law abiding citizens. We'll be here. We want to know what has happened and what is going on, and we'll ensure that the right thing is done. Thank you.
What I say, on the direction of NPP, I'm going to cross-examine the party itself. Now, I wanted to play some videos. Now they see the direction of NPP for they can't tell. But before I go on, what my main kind messages are about na yentwaso. What I say? Rikus, the latest message about this KOKA has to be arrested on attempts by the AG and the EOCO boss immediately. Yes, he has been constantly disrupting the country's criminal justice. He's always found when there is criminal arrest. And that is his style. But some video na me watch wa na opese okobu police ni no. What they hear KOKA no.
What are you saying? What are you saying?
Riku, so what I say? Akwa we say no or court to yamani bail no yes animal no. Oh, under bail. What are they? Manche, I will say this style of politics stinks. Yeah, but I mean, that's the truth. Miriam Ali, Emma George, maybe we are there. Or be under bail, no. I send so more at all corner. What are they original way? That is their style. Watching it, see answer. They're gonna complain. And this is doing arrest. And this is making arrest. That is up to them. Anyway, Daniel Edmond say The way NPP disrespect Ghana is awful. They behave as if they are bigger than the laws of Ghana. The likes of KOKA and Abi and Mustafa are jokers, a party without reasoning minds. That's true. Meaning, why are they? Very, very brilliant submission. Why are they? Doctors, I do know, say, one of the best decisions Ghanaians have made was voting the NPP out of power. That's the point, because yes, I am an anchor in Sembebre nebeba. Emily and Ameba. Yes, I am anchor in Sembebre nebeba. Oh, as you cook a tea America. Sakiba, the TISA. Can we tell a Benyano? We trouble and stay here. I mean, Rebecca, Bragos, you like my court, right? With that say.
Order in the court.
That's it.
Order in the court.
That's it. And I be crosses. I mean, how do you do? Well, questions I don't want answer be about your NPP for. That is what they've been doing. I said, minimum party, no. Anyway, minimum. Miami George in Abafo say, and this is the same thing Baumia also want to do with his selected team if care is not taken. Well, that is their style. It's what they say, or they say, so Momo says, and Uncle Mumbai, they are. That's how, well, yeah, Net Dave say, the NPP people who are supposed to go to jail are way beyond what we are seeing. The NDC should know that NPP is not their friend. They have to do the needful. That is exactly, sometimes, you know, I also have the same feeling to say, okay, I say, Niamane be ya is slow, amame. That is my personal observation, you know. But I don't know, maybe, let's see, okay, agency, they are on top, but on top, also, we only vote for you for 4 years. They say, you 1 year, 7 months. I don't know. Now the NDC government is working strongly. Kennedy, Wache, and Adebayo, Medase. Do you think so? Well, let's see. Maybe I know, but for now, I don't know. I say Miracles was once fired by Nanado when he was the MC. I think he was a DCE rather. Yes. That time, the NPP didn't gang up against Nanado. The guy has criminal tendencies. I mean, yeah, Farouk, that is truth because Nipano abedi DCE. And a buying money per se, and as a buying and say, I call we money home than any affair. And then the same person is misbehaving on cast 55 million because I know Muffet Kennedy. How much is Kennedy according to EOCO? No? Please tell our people that the NDC, please tell our people the NDC to stand by their decisions and apply the laws when necessary. Meaning, that's exactly what we are all praying. Cake. Let's hope for that. Says, I need money in ano. It beats me abaso sa pepe. Atta. Now, NPP for starting says to be with him. May say do have a call Chairman Buga of NPP. I'm going to cross-examine Buga because now what I have done is Buga is going to be in the witness box for NPP. Somebody can say in the witness box, these people, and I'm in the witness box. The first person I'm referring to her, because I cross-examine. Also on this particular platform, I don't want to be the kind of person say be I'll be back say oh ade we ade amoye enye enti one ye the EOCO boss beba ye be cross examine right 2 ye the miracle Aboagye na kasa beba ye be cross examine and then the third person NPP as a party ye the chairman Buga and a represent you. So I'm going to cross examine all these kind of people, but before we go listen to Nsembi a chairman Buga eka, then when we get to the cross examination you understand.
We are sending this caution to John Dramani Mahama. You are a citizen of Ghana. You cannot run away. The sitting president cannot run away from his evil deed. Whatever you plan during your government, you account for it. We, the New Patriotic Party, when we come back to power, when we grab power, we'll let the NDC account for their evil. What is the crime of the American Aboagye?
What? Chairman Buga say, so mobile power on my President John Dramani Mahama account for. And then me patch out when I say a friend and now then go for say he should come and answer or his stewardship to the nation. DNNPP for Becca. Or sometimes they speak as if they don't have sense. Chairman Buga, you talk as if they were fool. Now who kasefi were fool son keke. Who to opposition? What be dear come so 8 good years? What opposition 1 year 7 months? You are saying say power. Obama the sitting president was never court. Now they not transfer 8 years no. They na no. Miracle Aboagye kura na yato nsa afre no na wu gina wa wu bisa kwesi no. Denise Miracle Aboagye yato nsa afre no keke no. Wo chama buga wu gina ho wu su. You are telling President John Dramani Mahama say wo ba power. Na da better power no baba there. Me say that ni power mo ayi so baba power. Na woni bibi buga mananso how he's going to go back again. Listen to buga once again. Yes, the never cross examination box no ma. Ubeti ense wo kan.
Don't let us use power, political power to harass, political power to put fear and panic on your opponents. John Mahama, come let us debate on issue basis. Come let us debate on policy that the current generation will benefit and the future generation will come and benefit. No government in Ghana have built roads like the NPP. No government in Ghana have given employment like NPP. So we the NPP, we know in terms of government, the NPP are possibility government, while the NDC are impossibility government. But we are saying this caution to John Dramani Mahama. You are a citizen of Ghana. You cannot run away. The sitting president cannot run away from his evil doing. Whatever you plan during your government, you account for it. We, the New Patriotic Party, when we come back to power, when we grab power, we will let the NDC account for their evil. What is the crime of American Aboagye? Is it today democracy is not working in Ghana? Is it today citizen is not allowed to speak freely? Is it today they are using the police services to intimidate us? Is it today they are using the military forces to intimidate MPP? They shouldn't forget. 2 years down the line, the New Patriotic Party, the MPP, we were governing this country. We were governing this country and we will continue to govern this country, inshallah, come January 2029.
Wahu. Nipa no ase buga ware baba. Ena onya any opportunity. The message so person who say obi intelligent. O de nipa microphone and the camera. Obi hu nipa na adwen. What do you so 8 years? When you don't even see yourself say case will be made accountable for his stewardship, you find it problematic. But you are saying say NPP a possibility government, NDC impossibility government. Yeah, say, but you forgot to say the history of Ghana. So no, a chromophobia no about politics. NPP for this particular NPP moving power, and you did not add it. When NPP for arrest Chachuchi Kata and imprison him, there a democratic principles. But when they call or invite Denise Miracle Aboagye to account for 55 million stewardship there, you call it a democratic principles. Oh, sometimes I don't even get them. Now, Buga, I don't find fault with Buga because he is not a lawyer. So he speaks Buga not to Chima, no Swanuya, no Yajuma market, no Swanuya. So I don't have any fault with Buga. Let's go to NPP lawyer ni Kukudam, lawyer ni Onona Yedi the entire party no Ashen and Sa. Justin Koduya. We're going to cross-examine them. But I want us to build a case. The case versus Justin Koduya and NPP for bar. You watching me, you become the jury. Then you understand me. Justin Koduya sebe. Oya lawyer ni na sebe. Anka yeso ohwema bugamo sebe ejimi. Na Justin Koduya abechiro munyansa no. Amenchiro ntemi Justin Koduya na nkasa so eka. I'm going to find it here. Listen to Justin Koduya very, very well. Listen to him very carefully. The lawyer among them. He is not just a lawyer, but he is the General Secretary of NPP. Listen to him.
All that we are asking you is to take notice of how the NDC want this country to be governed. And power, we say, is transient. Power, we say, is transient. And no condition is permanent. I will send a word of caution to appointees of this government that they should be worried for tomorrow. They should be worried about tomorrow. They should be worried when there was a change of government. Because with what is happening, the arbitrary behavior of state institutions, coming up with flimsy accusations and arbitrary detention and arrest of members of our party, when the table turns, you should be worried. It is not something that we hope for this country. But with what is happening, NDC is leading the way that this kind of behavior, total disregard for the fundamental human rights of people, is something that has come to stay. And I'm afraid, and I am afraid for appointees of this government, that power is not transient. But when the table turns, I don't expect you, the same media, to come and accuse the NPP government. Because with what is happening, if all of you accept that is something that is right, then when something is right, you continue with it. You don't change it. It is a shame to our democracy. It's a shame for the struggle that all of us have made, that our forefathers made to bring this country to this point. That the NDC government, under His Excellency John Mahama, want to take us backwards. But we know that with all that is happening, there's a hidden agenda, an attempt to divert attention from what the president is seeking to do by seeking for a third term as president. He doesn't want Ghanaians to talk about it. He doesn't want Ghanaians to comment about it. So therefore, let's throw in something that will divert attention. But Mr. President, you cannot be Mobutu Sese Seko of Ghana. You cannot be Idi Amin of Ghana. The constitution is clear. 2 terms is 2 terms. So it's not these antics that will take our mind from what the government wants to do by extending the tenure of the president. So if this is what they think they can do to divert attention, then they have failed. They have failed woefully. The New Patriotic Party is a strong party. We have men who are very resilient. They are men who will not be coerced.
Well, that is a lawyer. That is my problem with NPP. Lawyer Justin Kodua, the General Secretary of NPP, who happens to be a lawyer, say, President John Dramani Mahama wants to go for a third term. That is the reason why I watch Denise Aboagye. I'm saying, hey, Karachi, we are supposed to say, Bibia Bokode, Bakwe Hano. Yetemaimu, you have formed administration for 8 good years. Come and account for your stewardship. You are telling Ghanaians, say, a president wants to go for a third term. That is why he's doing that. And at the end, before we take him to the witness box, NPP for us to say, Kugu, EOCO anymore. Uditi. It may be about say, a dinner original. Uditi.
Yeah, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good citizen of Ghana. Okay. Yeah, good people of Ghana citizen. We are Ghanaians. No one is above the law. You are shot for this country. So, Honorable Beda Amako, if he's committed a law, the media and the law enforcement, they should please with him and go to his media and force it to the law and go to the law and police to the arresting. And fortunately, we didn't know. And certainly we Ghanaians, we are short of our own motherland. We woke up today, they say there is a Canada, Japan. You heard guys yesterday, tomorrow too, there is somebody else. So I'm pleading for Ghanaians, for you are Ghanaians. You are good city of Ghana. Honorable Eric Omaku, they should release them. Also good.
Also, Honorable Eric Omaku, they should release them. Say, NPP party. I would have done Yankopon. Achi Denise Aboagye. Mo pe nipa ko demonstration. Ohun nipa omudo moko. Ohun nipa omudo moko. I would have Yesu.
Order in the court.